Hello, thanks for joining us. I wanted to take a quick video of the brand new 2017. In Korea, this is called the Grandeur, and in the States, it's called the Azera. And I don't know what it's called in other markets, but I wanted to take a quick walk around video because this has been brand new, just been here just a couple of days from Hyundai. And so I wanted to do a quick walk around. Sorry, I don't have a lot of space to move around, but I wanted to give you an idea of kind of how this car looks. So this is their kind of mid-size luxury car. It's a step down from the Genesis and definitely a step down from the Ecus, but it's a little much higher trim than the Sonata. So this has been available in the United States about 16 years, and as I last heard, this may or may not be available in the United States, but it will be coming for sure to Middle Eastern markets and some other markets where the Azera has been popular. Again, this is called the Grandeur, so let's take a look inside. Leather is totally standard on these cars, as is at least in Korea. I'm going to tell you about the equipment in Korea, but the navigation is standard in all models in Korea. And again, not sure exactly what's going to be on offer in other markets. They have shifted all of the controls. If you look at, say, like the Elantra and some of the newer models, a lot of the buttons are down here for the seat warmer and all of that. They've shifted it up here, which is kind of more traditional Hyundai. And of course, in Korea, they do have the aircon kind of ventilated seats, and both sides get that depending on the trim level. So in Korea, this is offered in three different engines, three different model engines. One of them is a 2.4 liter, would be a 4-cylinder. They also have a 3.0 V6, and also a diesel engine is on offer here in Korea. But it's very, very comfortable. The seats are very nice quality. We'll have a look here. Electronic parking brake is not standard on the baseline model in Korea, but the 2.4, if you upgrade to the kind of middle tier package, the e-parking brake comes standard, as does these aircon seats and a few other things. Again, navigation is standard. They also kind of gone the infinity route, and I think they've had this in the Genesis as well, the analog clock. Looking in the box, might be a little bit hard to see. They do have a 12-volt power outlet. There's not a whole lot of room in here, but overall, it's more than adequate. If you get a higher trim line model, you also have a USB port, an auxiliary port, and another 12-volt adapter. And in the higher trim models, they also have a wireless charging for any NFC phone like a Samsung Galaxy or the like. So take a look around in the back just briefly. We can sit in the back as well. There's no Panorama Sunroof on this one, but the Panorama Sunroof is available. Nice trim. This is kind of faux leather here in the door range, but they've got in the door area, but they have some wood as well. This is also offered, at least in Korea, in a beige color interior. It's kind of a two-tone, black and beige. And they also have a kind of a camel brown color that is available as well. And again, not always positive what's going to actually get out of Korea in terms of availability, but in here, this wood looks really nice. The steering wheel, of course, is leather wrapped, and all of the safety features that generally come, for example, all the sensors, around view monitoring, and so on and so forth, those will all be additional, although I do believe there's blind spot detection that's available. So the last thing I want to mention real quick is how much space there is here in the back. So when I was sitting in here, I moved this driver's seat as far back as possible. I still have plenty of room for my knees. It does not feel crowded or cramped at all. I am about 5'9" or 172 centimeters, and my head, I have got plenty of room here, but if you're maybe 6 foot, it might be a little bit tight. Again, plenty of comforts. Rear seats are also heated, and this baseline model here in Korea comes with a 8-speaker sound system, but there is a 12-speaker JBL option, which will cost you a little bit extra. If you get a higher trim line, this cup holder is actually a radio control system, and the cup holder here comes out. And also this comes up as an additional kind of compartment, which also has another USB charging system and another 12-volt adapter. Here. It is not present in this one. This is the lower trim line model, even though, as you can see, it's well appointed. Just to give you an idea of the price here, they're asking 31,750,000 won, which is approximately $30,000 US. So pretty well equipped for that price. The price does go up all the way to around 40 million won, which could be $38,000. And if you add more stuff, add more options, then that is very possible. You could exceed the 40 million won mark, $40,000. It does have a ski through, so you can chuck your skis in there. It's not wide enough for like a snowboard, but these seats also, do they fold down? Does not look like these seats fold down, and I don't believe that is an option on this in this vehicle to have the 60-40 split. So, okay, finally let's have a look at the trunk, and then we'll take one more quick walk around. Really comfortable, very comfortable. And finally is the trunk. Because of the navigation standard, you get a rear view camera that comes standard as well. Very small little button here to open it up. It's spacious. It's not the most spacious I've ever seen. Let's see if I can get a good focus in there. It's not the most spacious I've ever seen, but for this car, it's fine. I think they opted to reduce some of the trunk space in order to give more room in the back seats, so that's totally fine. It does have that smart trunk available, but all in all, it's a really pretty looking car. It's not too big if you don't want too big of a car. I wish we could drive it, but we can't. To me, it looks like a cross between, say, like, the Genesis and almost has kind of almost a Jaguar look to it. It's very sporty looking, but also very elegant and professional at the same time. So that's going to be it for this video, and thank you very much. See you in the next one.